Hello, Matthew Williams, just bringing you a very small video to talk about who Suzanne Taylor is, because some of you may not realise from my last video I didn't really explain who Suzanne was. Well, Suzanne is this woman from the United States. She got famous through doing television adverts for Fairy soap, I believe, Fairy dishwash soap, and so she was the woman who did dishes, the hands that do dishes, all that crap. Anyway, fair enough, that's what she does for a living, but then she goes and applies all the money she's made from that to, she's going to tell everyone what crop circles are about. She's going to tell you that you're stupid and you should believe in crop circles, okay? And then she goes putting loads of money into doing documentaries and that sort of nonsense. Anyway, this is what she looks like, right? And she did this documentary called Crop Circles. She did this documentary called Crop Circles Quest for Truth, and I'm sorry, but I've never seen anything which could possibly be described as going in the opposite direction of looking for truth as this documentary. It only interviews people who believe in crop circles. It only puts forward a point of view that crop circles couldn't be done by humans. The director, William Gazecki, interviewed circle makers, but he sent out an investigator to do this who didn't say what the project was about and who was behind it, so we didn't know it was Suzanne Taylor. And I gave an interview, and it was not included in the documentary. And I actually approached William Gazecki when he was in the Barge Inn pub, and I said, "Oh, apparently Suzanne Taylor is telling everybody that you're not going to feature any of our clips that you interviewed us in the documentary." And he said, "Oh yes, I will. I'll do what I want. She's not going to tell me what to do." And yet, not a single sausage appeared in that documentary of circle makers. So it was a one-sided, biased, fully fledged attempt at distorting the truth about the subject. And so basically, I got no time for William Gazecki. I got no time for Suzanne Taylor. They're complete buffoon idiots, if you ask me. But here is one of the pieces of great logic that appeared in the video. There are never any mistakes. Well, there are. We know that. Okay, there are never any half-finished designs found. There are lots of half-finished designs found. And in fact, teams have to go back on night 2 on many occasions to finish their designs because they didn't have enough time on night 1. And no one is ever caught in the act. Well, I think Andrew Perker caught some people in the act. I think Rod Bearcloud caught some people in the act. I caught some people in the act. Yeah, quite a few people have been caught in the act making crop circles. It's kind of funny how none of that can be represented in the correct way in this documentary. So this is Suzanne Taylor, a woman that is, not beyond spinning it in the direction she wants in order to make the statements she wants. And I'm kind of interested that there is this connection between Suzanne and her money and maybe Sarah Miles and maybe her money and Janez and this crop circle competition, because it's kind of like, well, if we say that we'll give them hundreds of thousands of pounds and then they can't come up with the goods, then we win, and then we win, and then they can't say the crop circles are made by people anymore and we totally win. And it's like, no, it doesn't work like that, because maybe people don't want to be part of your crop circle challenge because, one, they don't trust it, that the money's really there, and two, they have to give all their information in order to take part up front, which never happened with a previous crop circle competition, which is run by Rupert Sheldrake, where people could just turn up on the day and make some crop circles in a field that was allocated. That sort of competition attracted loads of people, and no need for you to send your CV through beforehand and say which circles you've done. Yeah. So why do you think people didn't want to take part? Is it because they couldn't make the galaxy formation of Milk Hill, or because they just didn't like the way that you were actually approaching this project? So there we are. That is, the problem here. And I think that people like Suzanne are, that's the type of tactic they use in order to, wear people down. Anyway, so that's who Suzanne Taylor is, and quite happy to completely flush all of her documentaries down the proverbial toilet of rubbish. And you know, thanks for watching.